Hi there everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Prestige Liquids. My name is Andrew, and as always it is fantastic to have you here with me again on another whiskey review video. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for joining me along my journey so far, and if you're new to the channel, then make sure you hit the bell notification and the subscription button so that you can stay up to date with all future content. So you go ahead and press those buttons now. Now in today's video I'm going to be reviewing an Aussie whiskey for you, and this will be I guess the start of a three-part series on Bakery Hill. So as I say, the first one that I'm going to be doing for you is their classic malt. It is a single malt whiskey. So let's get this ready. Put that over there. So Bakery Hill, they're an Australian distillery. They're located in the state of Victoria. And with this particular release, they have, I guess they've aimed this to be as like a Speyside style scotch. So think of, and according to their website, they're going with names like Macallan, Glenfiddich, Glenfarclas, those types of I'll say those types of Scottish distilleries. So I'm guessing that's like a flavor profile that that we can assume this will be similar to. Now they use Australian malted barley that is milled, brewed and double distilled at their Melbourne distillery. I believe that this has been matured for up to 8 years, which for an Aussie whiskey is actually quite a lot of time. There's not too many out there that can say they've been aged for that long. They've also used American oak ex-bourbon casks selected from Jack Daniels, and I believe that these are also single barrel matured as well, so they're not going around and blending other casks from their distillery. This has been bottled at 46%. It is non-chill filtered and I believe natural colored as well. So, I mean, speaking of color, I mean, look at that. It's just so nice and light, absolutely beautiful. It's just like a very light golden color, I guess, almost similar to like a vegetable oil. Yeah, yeah, just like a light vegetable oil color. That's it. All right, let's get started on the review and let's see what we get on the nose. So cheers. All right, so the nose is quite floral. I'm picking up a lot of your typical orchard fruits, so think apples, pears. I'm also getting peaches, cereal notes, lots of grass. I have to say that's one thing I don't normally like to see too many notes, I guess, from distilleries' websites or packagings and things like that, because I feel that it does, it can influence your opinion quite a bit. But in this case, they're pretty spot on. Just the nose alone is very much like a Speyside scotch. I'm also getting the typical vanilla. Touch of caramel, but again, very light. Just a lot of fruits. It's just a very fruity nose. It's quite earthy as well. There's a lot of earthy notes coming up. But not peaty. It's just kind of like a foresty smell. It's like a nice fresh air of a forest that you get. That's pretty much what I'm getting on this. And maybe a little bit of like a salted peanut. Yeah, alright, we'll leave it at that. I think this is one of those ones that you could probably just let it sit. It will keep opening up and you can explore it, but that will take too long in this video, so we'll move along to the palate now. So let's see what we get. Excellent mouthfeel. It's not very thick, but it's not too thin either. It's got a nice balance between a thin and a moderate mouthfeel. Quite spicy. I'm getting quite a bit of white pepper. Again, the vanilla, a nice subtle amount of barrel char coming through as well. I mean, it's not too strong, but it's definitely there. It just gives a nice amount of smoke to come through. Again, apples, pears. I'm really enjoying the peach note that I'm getting on this. That's very enjoyable. Again, more grassy notes. It's very fresh. It's extremely well balanced. It's very enjoyable. Now, a while ago, I reviewed the range of the Hellier's Road whiskies, and I just could not get into them. I have to say, by far, for me, those Hellier's Road have been, at least from the three that I've tried anyway, have been probably some of the worst Aussie whiskies that I've tried so far. I just cannot get into it. This, however, to me is what Hellier's Road wants to be. There's something about Hellier's Road where you can see that there's something there, but it just does not meet that level. This has those similar qualities to the Hellier's Road, but it is like 10 times better, and they've gotten in the direction of what they've wanted to achieve. This is definitely a much better, I guess, and far superior whiskey, in my opinion, anyway, to the Hellier's Road. Let's see, moving along to the finish. Very soft, elegant. It's nothing punishing at all. Very smooth. It just goes down so well. I'm getting more of a sweeter side of the whiskey on the finish. So think honey, vanilla, a little bit of caramel, and I'm actually starting to notice a bit more of the malt coming through, which was something that I didn't really pick up so much on the nose or the main part of the palate, but it's definitely a nice little finishing touch there on the finish. All right, I think that's pretty much all I've got to say about that one. I'll leave it at that. Like I said at the start of the video, this is their classic malt, and now I will be working my way through their peated malt and the double wood releases as well. So keep an eye out for those next videos coming out. I will create a playlist, so once all the other videos are complete, then you can just head down into the description down below and you will have access to that playlist straight away. But if this classic malt is anything to go by, then I am very excited to try these and see what I get, because this was just absolutely fantastic. Alright guys, to the team at Bakery Hill, great job, and like I just said, I can't wait to try these. Absolutely incredible. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you all again on the next video. My name is Andrew. KIPPIS.